footsteps to follow, and I wish I
I'm sorry. What I did was wrong. I violated your trust. I opened old wounds, and I did not respect your wishes. And if we're not going to see each other again, then you deserve to know. I'm very, very sorry.
Castle? See you tomorrow.
You'll see.
Can't believe you're letting him just walk out of here.
Yeah, well, I don't have enough evidence to convict him.
Well, don't tell me you believe that story. It's like a porn movie gone wrong.
Exactly. And if you were going to make up a story, would you make up something like that?
So, the guy is a suit, not a storyteller. It doesn't make him any less guilty.
Look, don't get me wrong. He's still our best suspect. I'm just not as ready to convict him of murder as you seem to be.
Is that why you kicked me out of the interrogation?
It was clear that I was going to get more out of Greg alone. You're just too close to this case to see that.
You mean I'm too close to her?
Yes. And you know how I know that? If you weren't, you'd be all over the possibility that Kira could have killed Sophie.
That's impossible.
See, that's not what Richard Castle would say. He would paint a picture about the night before the wedding, about how Kira couldn't fall asleep, and so she went down to see Greg only to find Sophie emerging from his room. And the thought that her fiancé could cheat on her the night before their wedding was too much. And so she follows Sophie to her room and confronts her. And when things get violent, Sophie ends up dead. You have to stay away from her castle until this case is closed.
Are you okay?
10 years since we came home and found that detective waiting for us. 10 years since we crossed that yellow tape and went into that alley, and every time I cross the tape at a crime scene, I think of that night.
That's what makes you such a good cop.
What if I let her down?
Do you know why I chose you as my inspiration for Nikki Heat?
No. Why?
Because you're tall. Now go in there and do your job. I didn't know what you felt like, so I got sushi, got some Italian, got some Thai, I even grabbed some hot dogs.
It wasn't your fault, you know.
I overstepped. I came down here to say that I was sorry. And that I'm through. I can't shout at you anymore. If it wasn't for me...
If it wasn't for you, I would have never found my mom's killer. And someday soon, I'm gonna find the sons of bitches who had Coonan kill her. And I'd like you around when I do. And if you tell anyone what I'm about to say, there's gonna be another shooting, but I've gotten used to you pulling my pigtails. I have a hard job, Castle, and having you around makes it a little more fun.
Your secret's safe with me.
Give me something to echo in my unknown future. See you, my dear. The end comes near.